for our last story here, so I mentioned earlier that Fortnite is how do they generate their revenue, and for all their news, they've been embroiled with a legal battle with Apple with regards to the 30% uh, fee that they have to pay every time a consumer buys their product or makes an in-store purchase and so forth. So one would wonder, why would they go against a big platform such as Apple? Well, this article explains a whole lot about it. So Fortnite's cash cow is PlayStation, not iOS, as court documents reveals, according to TheVerge.com, wherein it mentions how iOS version of Fortnite was a huge revenue driver for Epic Games, which owns Fortnite, and it earned more than $700 million. Now, one would consider 700 million is a big chunk of money of generating from your customers here. Well, the article begs to disagree. So it mentioned here, even though Fortnite players brought a staggering amount of money, which is substantial, it isn't the biggest platform in terms of revenue. So as you can see later on, it mentions PlayStation 4 is the main generator here. So let me show here. So it's PlayStation, Sony's PlayStation, that provides a significant amount, as much as 46.8%. So that's almost half of their revenue, total revenue here. So if you can see here, where was it? Yes. So that's from March of 2018 all the way to July 2020. So if Sony is number one, can iOS be next? No. Xbox is second with a 27.5% market share. Now, what's ironic here, Apple's iOS is only fifth, right? So meaning other platforms such as PC, you also have Switch is the main contributor here, where Apple's iOS here only contributes a small percent. So no wonder they're willing to go battle against Apple here, since they're not their main source of revenue. I mean, they're part of the revenue source, but it's not the main generator here. So you can see here that Fortnite's billion-dollar business, which with a capital B. So in 2019 alone, it generated almost $1.8 billion in revenue. So, they're not a small company that, obviously compared to Apple here. And then compared that to last year, it doubled from 1.8 to $3.85 billion. So despite the pandemic that's going on, obviously people, especially who are gamers, have nothing to do playing games, especially battle royale like Fortnite is a good diversion here. So a better idea of where Fortnite makes its most money, despite investing, not just in the main platforms, is trying to expand their reach in mobile games. Now, obviously, mobile games is nowhere close to where it generates them in the other platforms as mentioned earlier. So PlayStation, Sony's PlayStation and Xbox is the bulk of Fortnite's earning, and that's why it makes sense now why Epic is fighting against Apple and also Google regarding the 30% fee here. So it makes much more sense here. Now, whether they would win here or not is another case, but to each his own. If you have the resources, go right ahead here.